All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is it, the main event of PWX's Battle Lines. It is a triple threat tag team championship match. You've Gone Wild, the brand new PWX tag team champions, made their surprise return back in April at Deception, as there's already a bit of argument as to who will start this match. Only one member from two teams is allowed to be in the ring at any one time, as the action has already started. Jax Johnson wailing away on Mike Daniels. There is history between these two. Jax Johnson, the winner of a Hell on Earth Powerhouse Rumble, defeating Mike Daniels, but Daniels with a huge clothesline to start the aggressive nature of this huge tag team championship match. Back at Deception, it was the glorified Bankstas and 1,000 horsepower having one heck of a classic tag team showdown. Go out of your way and watch that match again. And they're continuing where they left off. All these power moves, the high impact offense, as Johnny Andrews drops Jax Johnson with that beautiful suplex, with the assist from Mike Daniels, and almost won the tag team championships right there. This is a sudden death environment. Only one team can get the deciding pinfall or submission. One team could potentially be left out, and Jax Johnson got the shoulder up again. Youth Gone Wild has to watch very, very closely, because if they're not in the ring during a pinning attempt or a submission attempt, it is possible for Youth Gone Wild to lose the tag team titles without even being in the ring or being involved in the final decision. So they have to be very active and keenly aware of what's going on in the ring at any and all times. In this sort of a triple threat tag team situation, the official has to do the best job of restraining all the individuals and following the rules, because generally in a triple threat situation, countouts and disqualifications do not take place. As there's a double team, backdrop suplex, the glorified Banksters starting to work together as one, as Jay Thunder almost scored the pinfall victory right there on Johnny Andrews. Jay Thunder, a former PWX tag team champion himself, so he is firmly aware of what it takes to be a champion in PWX, as he actually has a victory against Youth Gone Wild before. So Jay Thunder is no slouch in this loaded PWX tag team division, and Big Business Levi has gotten himself some 8 tonight, as the snap suplex by Jay Thunder rocked the ring. Johnny Andrews just took a terrible fall right there, and I think this might be the beginning of the end for Andrews if he can't tag out to Mike Daniels or get himself out of the ring. If he absorbs too much abuse, the explosive, hard-hitting megastar that is Jay Thunder, it's going to be too much for Johnny Andrews to handle. Johnny Andrews has had classics in PWX as of late, a lot of time limit draws, and he continues to absorb abuse, but the irony of it all is Johnny Andrews refuses to lose. And that is something that I think fans appreciate the most out of Johnny Andrews. But Jay Thunder with the big senton backsplash just knocked all the air out of Johnny Andrews' body, as the glorified Bases might be a count away, but they did not win the tag team titles right there. Moments ago, I was mentioning the man in orange in New Jersey working around the ringside, the individual working around ringside, Kota Holiday from Flint, Michigan, acting as a bit of a cheerleader, I suppose, for the glorified Banksters, being a bit silly right there, just literally FaceTiming while the match is going on, probably not even filming the match, filming themselves instead, as one connects with the other, and after Thunder body slammed Andrews, check this out, stalking Johnny Andrews, dropping Jax Johnson, the action man, of glorified Banksters on top. And Ref Dev in position, and we almost saw brand new tag team champions, but notice how close Jay Thunder was to the corner of Youth Gone Wild. Too easy for Youth Gone Wild to interrupt the count and to prevent the glorified Banksters from winning this tag team title match. A blind tag was just made. Jay Thunder with a backsplash in the corner, and leaves Johnny Andrews has an opportunity to get a breather. The Youth Gone Wild is totally fresh, as Tom Heisman flew in the air with all of his might, but Jay Thunder caught him. What power by this man! double team, takedown. Matt Creed off the top rope with the neck breaker. And my goodness, Jay Thunder with that huge amount of power in his chest and back easily elevated Matt Creed's body up and back. Chopping the feet, Jay Thunder makes the tag so that he can remain fresh in this one. As Jax Johnson, misdirection, hits the big face wash in the corner. And now Jax Johnson on a roll, using his speed as he thrusts his pelvis right into the face of Matt Creed. What a humiliating situation that is if Jax Johnson could defeat the tag team champions and also put a stamp of approval on it while giving everyone their price of admission. Youth Gone Wild has their second or third in their corner, being Selene Gray. So we have some bickering and arguing between the individuals on the outside of the ring. 1,000 horsepower, the only tag team without anyone in their corner. Will that be an asset or a detriment to them? The drop kick, the low drop kick, and obviously Matt Creed has been winded, he's been hurt and abused. But this is a situation where Youth Gone Wild, I think, will have the intangible element of knowing that as the most experienced tag team out of these three, and being the most successful tag team in PWX and its short history, as well as having the tag team title excellence and holding titles elsewhere, it might mean nothing to Jay Thunder because he just literally clotheslined Matt Creed's head right off of his shoulders right there. Glorified Banksters are not here to just be a contender. They are not just here to be an extra tag team in a list of a litany of teams in PWX. They think they are the most dominant tag team, and I don't know if there are any other tag teams that can measure up at this precise moment. Jay Thunder, with hands of steel, just continuing to obliterate Matt Creed piece by piece, little by little, and Jay Thunder continues to smother Matt Creed on the far side. Recent tag team title win for Youth Gone Wild just the day before in another professional wrestling independent organization. Look at that, beautiful, nice counter. Matt Creed turned a traditional body slam into a cross body and literally flipped Jay Thunder right onto his back. The tag has been made. Tom Heisman in the wrong corner, totally away from the action. Oh no, big shoulder thrust. Thunder might have hurt himself. Crazy connection with Jax Johnson might have hurt his hip. Oh, drop toe hold right in the corner. Jax Johnson's head just got thrusted right into the midsection of Jay Thunder. And look at this situation. Totally stopping Jax Johnson's head repeatedly. Up and down, up and down, up and down, right across the middle of Jay Thunder. And my goodness, the glorified Banksters just got glorified served right there by Tom Heisman. Up kick leads to a spinning neck breaker. One of the staples of the offense of Youth Gone Wild are the consistent, numerous, very, very challenging and gifted double team offensive moves that mostly involve neck breakers. But Tom Heisman on his own delivering neck breakers and a storm of them, including that one with a slingshot attached to it. And Tom Heisman looking to retain the tag team titles, but it was a 2 count only. Youth Gone Wild still trying to maintain control in this unpredictable environment. Triple threat tag team championship main event scenario at PWX's Battle Lines. And it's an even situation as Jax Johnson gets double teamed into the air. Double team hip block leads to the double team neck breaker. Again, Youth Gone Wild. They find a way to win with their communication and timing, but they couldn't get the win right there. Jax Johnson's still a little bit too fresh in this one. Preparation by Youth Gone Wild before their tag team matches, the practicing and the working together, knowing one another, the experience, it all measures up as Creed delivers a big boot right across the side of the head of Jax Johnson. It looks like there's some bickering between 1,000 horsepower and Matt Creed. And interestingly enough, Matt Creed makes the decision. You want revenge on Jax Johnson, Mike Daniels? This is your opportunity. Huge scooping body slam by Mike Daniels. 6'4", easily 275 pounds. And his tag team partner, Johnny Andrews, just as amped, just as strong. This guy's got a little finesse too. But check this out. Quadruple team pickup. They picked him up and just dropped him down, throwing the blanket in the air, getting rid of the dust, and just whipping it right back down onto the canvas. Jax Johnson being treated like a tackling dummy at this moment. My goodness, Johnny Andrews, beautiful scooping Falcon Zero-like takedown, almost planting Jax Johnson right on his head. And just when you think that Youth Gone Wild and 1,000 Horsepower are going to be on the same page for this matchup, maybe they can work together against the glorified Banksters. So when they eliminate them, they'll be the last two teams. Nice double team takedown. My goodness, Jax Johnson flipped his lip. Oh, wait a minute. Johnny Andrews firmly aware only one team can win, and he had to break up the count. Otherwise, Youth Gone Wild would have retained the tag team titles. And check this out. Mike Daniels scooping up Matt Creed from behind. Big German suplex. And a second one. Matt Creed got dumped on the back of his head and neck very badly on the second one. And the third one was the highest elevated backdrop German suplex release out of all three in that trilogy. Check this out. Mike Daniels continues to chop his feet and deliver the abuse to Matt Creed in the near side corner for 1,000 horsepower. At their very strongest. Big power slam over and over again. Mike Daniels proving his amateur wrestling skills, his football past, and everything else that he brings to the table might be too much for Matt Creed to handle in this particular tag team championship situation. And it's fun. It's fun to see all this action break down, but it's almost an irony that these three teams do have something similar to share. Oh no! Mike Daniels just speared the solid steel ring post by accident. He missed his intended target. He hurt his arm, and there's a diving cutter by Matt Creed. All of a sudden, the action getting fast and furious. Outside and inside, Jax Johnson connects with a spinning kick. Matt Creed can't stand. He's on the outside. Oh wow! Just rolling the dice right there. Jackson Johnson had his head rearranged. Look at this. Johnny Andrews planting Tom Heisman. Running spear by Jay Thunder. Everyone's falling down. It's a total debacle at this point. Oh my! Mike Daniels. Huge pounce to Jay Thunder. The bodies are falling in multiples. Everyone is watching attentively to see which tag team will get out of this as the champions. And that blind tag puts Jackson Johnson in a legal position to do some damage in this one. But Mike Daniels is still doing everything he can to continue his momentum. And Mike Daniels dove and missed terribly on that last particular diving attack. But Jax Johnson connects with a nice stinging DDT right there in the middle of the ring. Matt Creed now is about to try to lift and elevate Jax Johnson backwards in an electric chair. What a dangerous position. Heisman off the top. Oh my! The Doomsday device has laid out Jax Johnson. Youth Gone Wild have found a way to retain the PWX Tag Team Championships. Wow, the unbelievable action in that triple threat tag team match could have gone either way towards the Banksters, the Horsepower, or Youth Gone Wild. But on this particular occasion, Youth Gone Wild scores the victory against the glorified Banksters. But there is a bit of an argument that can be made that 1,000 Horsepower was not defeated in this match. And maybe 1,000 Horsepower does deserve another opportunity to challenge for the PWX Tag Team Championships at some point down the road. And Matt Creed salutes the glorified Banksters and the others after that humongous Tag Team Championship match. It was just falling bodies left and right up until the final moments of the match, where everything started to break down, and it was a matter of timing and convenience that Youth Gone Wild recovered at the same time to deliver the double team Doomsday to poor Jax Johnson, as this match had an abrupt conclusion. But in that particular situation, the team that had their eyes open, that had the most awareness, the team that was able to find the weakest out of the four and isolate them to finish the action as quickly as possible was exactly what they needed in order to prove themselves as the most dominant tag team in Powerhouse Wrestling Xtreme, and they've got the championship hardware to prove it right here. Look at Selene carrying around the tag team titles that these two won just one night ago elsewhere. And they're parading around with gold on top of gold, and I'm sure they want to make a declaration that they can go to any professional wrestling organization and they can challenge for their tag team titles, and they can accumulate trophies upon trophies and parts of mantelpieces and say they're the very best ever.
White t-shirts and blue dungarees, smoking on a ton of weed, landing on black billionaires on his company. I'm praying you, it's painful to live in our bad days. We roll like shot, not like Pacino.
Wow! Me? I got that Shane O'Mac money, baby. You know what it is.
You look like an idiot.
T, what are you doing, T? Go ahead. Oh no!
What's that over there? Third time's a charm, baby.
Come on, guys, let's hear you!